Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I know we've only just started the ceremony, but what an absolutely gorgeous entrance. Can we have a round of applause for everybody, please? On behalf of Jack and Caitlin, I would like to welcome you all to share with them this very special day. Could I ask who gives Caitlin's hand in marriage?
I do.
Thank you, Darren. Will everyone, except for Jack and Caitlin, please be seated? Can I just have you stand and just touch that one?
Yep.
Having a little chin wag, talking about the morning. You ready?
Yes.
Let's go for it, hey? Today, we come together not to mark the start of a relationship, but to acknowledge and strengthen the bond that already exists for you. They have chosen each one of you to be here with them to witness their ceremony as they join together as husband and wife, surrounded by the people dearest to them. The place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriage. If any person here knows of any legal reason why Jack David Dugan and Caitlin Lucy Howlett may not be joined in matrimony, you should declare it now. Jack was already looking over his shoulder, just making sure.
Bad previous for Harry.
I think we're all right to continue.
Yeah.
Marriage is a commitment in life where two people can find and bring out the best in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth and emotional joining that has the promise of a lifetime. Marriage is a unique relationship, and it takes trust to know in your hearts you only want the best for each other. It takes dedication to stay open to one another, to learn and grow even when it's difficult to do so. It also takes faith in each other, to face the future without knowing what it holds for you. But most importantly, it takes love. And on that note, we have a reading, and the gorgeous Katie is going to be doing this reading for us. So can I ask you to come forward, Katie? Thank you.
What is love? It's a journey of promise that two make together to find the happiness they'll share forever. It's a smile, a word, a gentle touch that can't be explained, and yet means so much it's making plans and seeing them through and finding new things that two can do. It's knowing the sky isn't always blue, but smiling until the sun breaks through. It's trust and confidence, no hidden fears, that adds to the happiness through the years. It's dreaming dreams just made for two and sharing the joy when they come true. It's closest shared in a crowded street and that special thrill as true lovers meet. It's making a world where happiness holds a special magic as each day unfolds. It's when little thoughts give the heart a lift, on occasion remembered a simple gift. It's the faith and the hope, the pride and the care, and the wonderful world that you both share.
Round of applause, that was gorgeous. Okay, let's go for it, hey? Jack and Caitlin, today you will exchange vows that will unite you as husband and wife. The words are a formal and public pledge of your love and a promise of a lifelong dedication to each other. So before you are joined in matrimony, it is my duty to remind you of the solemn and lasting character of the vows you're about to make. Marriage in this country means union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. I'm now going to ask each of you in turn to declare that you do not know of any lawful reason why you should not be married to each other. And Jack, you're going first this time, okay? You just answer I am to this question, don't panic.
Okay.
Are you, Jack David Dugan, free lawfully to marry Caitlin Lucy Howlett?
I am.
Your turn, Caitlin.
Okay.
Are you, Caitlin Lucy Howlett, free lawfully to marry Jack David Dugan?
I am.
Perfect. The purpose of marriage is to enable you to make a formal commitment to each other, to care for and support each other through everything that life brings to you. It is to accept each other's strengths and weaknesses and to continue to grow and learn together. It is a promise from each of you to always treat one another with respect and affection and to never forget that your marriage is a continuing celebration of the love that you so clearly have for each other today. Marriage must be entered into freely, voluntarily, and with the full and unreserved consent of you both. So therefore, Jack, do you take Caitlin to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Biggest smile ever then. And Caitlin, do you take Jack to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
Perfect.
Lovely.
Lovely. Jack and Caitlin, you've today declared yourselves free and willing to marry. Will you turn and face each other, take each other by the hands, while you make your formal vows of marriage and solemn promises? So just listen to my voice, okay, and look at each other. Okay, now this time, Caitlin is going first. She's laid down the law and she's going first. Okay, you ready, Caitlin?
Yeah.
Okay, just repeat these words first of all. I, Caitlin Lucy Howlett,
I, Caitlin Lucy Howlett,
take you, Jack David Dugan,
take you, Jack David Dugan,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
There you go, sweetie.
Thank you. Jack, we both know how indecisive I am, but one thing I know for certain is that I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I want to first thank you for the most incredible 13 years so far. My life would not have been half exciting or full of adventure without you. When you meet the love of your life at 12 years old like I did, it feels in some ways like I've never really lived a life without you by my side, which is something I don't think a lot of people get to experience. I think even at that young age, we both knew that we had something special. I will always be grateful for the best friend I found in you and the special times we've shared throughout the years. Loving you has been one of the greatest gifts of my life, but watching you as our dad to our beautiful boys, caring, playful and strong, has deepened my love in ways I never imagined. Together, we've built a life filled with laughter, chaos, bedtime stories, and unconditional love. I love everything about you, not just the big things you do, but mostly the little things that you don't even notice, such as being patient with me, which I know I can test from time to time, doing what you can to keep me and the boys safe, and working hard to give us the best life. I promise to put you and our family first, always. I promise to build with you the kind of love our parents showed us, full of trust, laughter, and the choice to stand by each other through everything. I promise to laugh with you, cry with you, and tackle everything as a team. But most of all, I promise to love you, even when you leave your clothes on the floor, beer in the sink, and pots next to the sink.
Sorry.
We've grown up together, and now we get to grow old together. It has always been you, and will always be you.
Round of applause. That was gorgeous.
Smashed it.
Okay,
Thanks for going first. I know it's not the pride all the time.
Okay, Jack, I think you need to take a massive deep breath after that because it's your turn.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so I'll start you off and then I'll pass you your promises. So look into those gorgeous eyes and just listen to my voice. I, Jack David Dugan,
I, Jack David Dugan,
take you, Caitlin Lucy Howlett,
take you, Caitlin Lucy Howlett,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
Okay, darling.
Thank you. Caitlin, from the moment we met in Dr. Julian's woodwork class in 2011, I knew instantly you were 100% out of my league. But as you've probably learned about me by now, when I'm focused on something I want, or in this case, someone I needed, I didn't stop until I had you. And I'm so glad I didn't stop. For the past 14 years, you showed me all your best qualities and taught me so many of mine. You taught me how to be selfless, how to be caring, and most importantly, how to keep the kitchen tidy before you get back from work. Without you, I won't be the man I am today, and I thank you for that. Now that we have a perfect little family, I can't wait for all the years ahead with us with our two little boys. The happy moods, the tantrums, their first time riding a bike, and the first time they shut me out of their room. Because I know I'll be running straight to you, excited to share what just happened. I don't know if you knew this, but I've never really believed in soulmates. I believe that relationships are built, not found. They take hard work, commitment, patience, generosity, and above all, love. And that's exactly what I promise to give you and our perfect little family, now and always. I might not believe in soulmates, but there's no doubt in mind, you are my best mate. Love you.
round of applause. That was gorgeous.
Hard, isn't it?
Right, we have now come to the exchanging of rings. This is a traditional way, all eyes on Ben, traditional way of sealing the contract you have just made.
Okay.
The wedding ring is perfect in form, a never-ending circle with neither a beginning nor an end. It represents your union, reminding you of this moment, and it's a symbol of the promises you have just made to each other. So, if I can ask Ben to please step forward.
All right, mate.
And Jack, if you can take Caitlin's ring first of all.
Absolutely, yeah.
Lovely. And if you just place it on the third finger of her left hand, hold it
Shake it.
halfway down. And if you just look at Caitlin when you
Okay.
say these words.
Okay.
Caitlin, I place this ring upon your finger
Caitlin, I place this ring upon your finger
as acknowledgement
as acknowledgement
of the love and commitment
of the love and commitment
that I make to you today,
that I make to you today,
in front of all our family and friends,
in front of all our family and friends,
where it is a sign of the love
where it is a sign of the love
that we both share.
that we both share.
And if you just pop the ring on. It's a bit snug.
Yeah.
We talked about this, didn't we, Caitlin?
Yeah. Don't want to hit you. Sorry.
Perfect. Okay, Ben, if you can come forward again, thank you. Lovely. And you can take a seat now, Ben, thank you.
Cheers, off.
And if you just place the ring third finger left hand.
I don't know which one it was.
You panicked then because you put both hands on. And if you just repeat these words and say them directly to Jack for me. Jack, I place this ring upon your finger
Jack, I place this ring upon your finger
as acknowledgement
as acknowledgement
of the love and commitment
of the love and commitment
that I make to you today,
that I make to you today,
in front of our family and
in
friends,
front of our family and friends,
where it is a sign of the love
where it is a sign of the love
that we both share.
we both share.
Perfect. We just pop it on. That is never going to come off, is it?
Getting a bit late.
Jack and Caitlin, you have just sealed your relationship by the giving and receiving of rings. A pledge between two people who agree that they will commit themselves to one another throughout their lives. Today, you've expressed your love to one another through the commitment and promises you have just made. May you always love, honour and cherish one another. May no failure or misfortune ever part you, and may you live full and rich lives together. And it is now my greatest pleasure to say you are husband and wife, and Jack, you may kiss your beautiful bride.
Me too.
Right, hello everyone. Before I start, I just want to say, after being a lead singer in a band for the best part of, 10 to 15 years, I can still safely say I'm absolutely shitting my pants. So please bear with me doing this speech. Now, usually at this point, I will thank the guests who have travelled far and wide. But honestly, I want to thank everyone who's come today, because everyone's travelled far and wide. But I want to do this properly as a lead singer. So I'm going to say where you're from, and you're going to make some noise. If you're from Nottingham, give us a cheer. If you're from Portsmouth, let's hear it. What about Kent? Birmingham? Yeah, shut up. Manchester? Oxford? And last but not least, Swadlincote.
I'm sorry if I forgot your location, but honestly, wherever you come from, it means the world to us that you're here today, so thank you for coming. I'm scaring the children, apparently, so I'll just stop getting people to chant and scream. Harry, I'm only joking, mate. Well, you all right? You're right. Well, we did it. Yes, Kate finally agreed to marry me. Lucky girl, ain't you? But seriously, without knowing our backstory, I bet some of you have looked at us and thought, how did that stunning bombshell end up with that fat, bold... Sorry, might cut off there. Well, we've been together for nearly 14 years, so it's safe to say I've changed quite a bit due to hair loss and stress of children. Beard's been a factor in my life, quite importantly. Back in 2011, I was a quiet, awkward little greb in woodwork class. The desks were in pairs, so one on each side. In the beginning of the year, the tables were odd numbers. So I, fortunately, got the table on my own, and I was loving it. Didn't have to speak to anyone, didn't have to talk to anyone. Life was great for the first 2 weeks of year 8. Then it came in 2 weeks later, this girl appeared. And rumours were that she was really ill because she was so orange, it looked like she'd been off to a holiday skiving off for 2 weeks. But you wouldn't do that, would you, Kate? You wouldn't skive off school. Sarah wouldn't do that to you, would you? No. She did skive off school for 2 weeks. And the teacher who was in our class decided to say, sit over there next to Jack. And as any normal kid who's attracted to another girl, I went, hi. That's all I did. Kate, being a bubbly self, said hi. And that's it. We didn't talk for the rest of the class. But it must have worked because somehow she likes me. Don't know how, but she does. She started calling me her best friend, so I was immediately friend-zoned. But she had a boyfriend at the time, even though I knew she fancied me. She did fancy me. She denied it to this day, but I knew she did. Eventually, her boyfriend told her that she couldn't be mates with me anymore. So as being the best mate, she rang me for advice on what to do. And as any loyal best friend would say, if there's no trust, it's not worth it. Break up with him. Leave him now. So she broke up with him that day. And 1 minute and 39 seconds later, I asked her out. And after a few days, it was official. And since then, we made so many memories. Concerts, holidays around the world, family trips, our first home. But our favourite moments are boys. On February 22nd, 2023, our first son, Maximus, was born. An angel, made parenting look easy. So easy, in fact, we didn't wait around. And on February 10th, 2024, under a year later, along came Harrison, and his point proven just then, an absolute nutcase. But such loving, funny little lad all the same. At this part of the speech, I was meant to actually talk to both of them, but it turns out they both ran off somewhere. Actually, you're here. But I'd got a feeling he won't talk on the mic. I was going to get him to try and talk on the mic, but I don't think he will do. Maxie, hiya. Maiden. No, okay. That's all I get. But honestly, being your dad is the biggest privilege anyone could ask for. And I've only got one person to thank for that. It's my amazing wife. Kate, you gave me 2 perfect children. And in doing so, you gave me a purpose. I'll never be able to repay you, but I'll spend the rest of my life trying to do so. Starting now with this gift. Sorry, I'm messing up a little bit. It's a cast. It's Katie here. Yeah. Have you got it, Katie? Yeah, lovely, thank you. You pass on to Katie. Kate?
Did you reuse them?
Yeah, I reused the gift bag you gave me, sorry. So I'll let her open it first before I explain what it is. Pressure's on you now to hurry up. Thanks to my best man, Big A John, to do this.
So this is a casting of our boys' hands, made the month of our wedding. So we'll always remember how tiny they once were, because as we know, it's going too quick. Thank you. Love you.
Yes, that's amazing.
Thank you. Where do you want to put it? Mum, have that one. I'll keep this part short because I will, as previous experience on other weddings, I'll end up crying and the whole thing, so I don't want to get too emotional. I ain't started yet, Harry. This is to my grandma Dot and Nan Maureen, who were lost in the years of 2020 and 2021. Wish you were here. We love you. We know you are here. We love you. And we've also got Kate's Granny Talbot, who we lost earlier this year. Obviously, I knew her for a long time, been with Kate for 14 years as well. We both know. We love her to be here as well. We miss you so much, and we know you're watching over us today. Sorry, I'll stop now, Sarah. Now on to the thank yous. To my groomsmen. All of you. You got Ben, Big Gay John, Jimmy, Ricky, John Ison. Thank you for not killing me on my stag do. It was close.
Yeah, multiple.
To my best men, Big Gay John and Ben. Thank you for playing the stag do and everything you've done today to help. All of you, actually. But I couldn't ask for a better bunch of mates, as stupid as you all are. To Kate's bridesmaids, we've got my sister Michaela, the maid of honour Katie, Paige over there. Thank you for helping Harry when he's breaking down. And Grace, being first made possible in the table. Thank you for all you've done to help Kate out today and make it as special a day for us as possible. Thank you. To my mum and dad, thank you for raising me to be the man I am today. And for being amazing grandparents to all you 3 kids. Love you. Ooh, I can't stop now. I'm doing it. Yeah. Lost where I am now. Bear with me, I've lost where I am. Can't find it. I've lost the page. Oh, okay, we got it. So, forget that massive awkward break I just did. I thank Mum and Dad for everything they've done to me. But I say thank you for being such great grandparents to the grandkids. But it just does mean I don't get as much attention from my mum anymore. I don't get breastfed like I used to. Just really, really sad. Not as much. Still do a little bit. To Darren and Sarah, thank you for welcoming me into your family right from the start. Even if Darren did say he had 11 men watching me for life and attempting to dunk me into a pool when he first met me. When I was 11 years old, by the way. 11, just a child. I want to thank Lindsay. I can't know where she is, actually. Where is Lindsay? Put your hand up, Lindsay. I want to thank you for everything you've done today. You basically got all the rubbish jobs, including feeding my cat, because we forgot about the cat. What should we do? And you fed him today, so thank you very much. Much appreciate it. And a huge thank you to my family now, as a whole, just supporting us all. You're all great grandparents. You're all great. Thank you. To Michaela, John, and the son Charlie. Give me a minute. I'm going to go again in a minute. Thank you for everything you've done for us and the boys. Not just today, but throughout the past 2 years. Kayla, I love you. I know we don't say it, but I love you. Thank you. I was waiting for that one. And Charlie, you're one of the bravest boys I've ever known. We're all so proud of you. Thank you. To Ben and Jade. Where are you? Put your hands up. Thank you for being amazing with the boys also. They love seeing little Mimi and Oliver. And Ben, thanks for not battering me at school when you saw me kissing your sister. To Jack and Lurgy, our boys light up every time they hear your names. So honestly, thank you. You proved it yesterday and today. Thank you for all your help you've done. You made life so much easier with the kids. So thank you so much. I'll buy you Iron Maiden top. Give them a round of applause, both.
I'll be bribing you with Iron Maiden tops for life, as long as you look after my children. And finally, the most important thank you, I want to thank ChatGPT for writing the speech so I didn't have to. No, but seriously, thank you to every single person in this room and for being here to celebrate it with us. It means the world to both of us. It's been a long time coming, so I hope everyone enjoys tonight. We can't wait to get partying with everyone here tonight, starting with the shot that everyone has hopefully got, the Tequila Rose shot. Have you got one? I've had one already. Yeah, you have it. Yeah, you got one.
I've got one, darling. You got that one. I've got two.
Has Dad got?
Yeah, but I've got two.
You got two? Yeah. So everyone's got the shot. Has everyone got it open? Yeah? Everyone got it open? I've got mine. Got mine. If you could please raise it to my new wife, Caitlin Dugan. Cheers. Oh, cheers, everyone. Thank you. Have a good night.
Right, I don't know what's worse, this or seeing Lou in that room, shaking like out. Whew. So, right, let's start. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. First of all, I'd like to say how beautiful you look, Lou, in your baby gown. God. Got 3 pages there. Lost myself. How beautiful you look today, Lou. God. Look at, I'm shaking. I'm absolutely shaking. This is worse than any course I do at work. Right. God, hold this certainly. Do you want to read it out for me? 20 quid for anybody who wants to read this. You are? I'm shaking. Right.
Just do it.
Well, I've lost it now.
You can do it now.
40 quid. Starting the bin, 40 quid. Anybody 40 quid? Right, start again. First of all, Lou, I'd like to say how beautiful you look today. Who'd know you'd scrub up so well? I'd also like to say a huge thank you to everyone who's taken time to be here today to celebrate this special day for Lou and Jack. And also remember the ones that couldn't be here. And lost myself again. To all the bridesmaids and who took time to organise Lou's hen party, helped along the way, and it's always been there for Lou. You've done a smashing job. Thank you. Oh, God, where am I now? Cheers to everyone who turned up to Jack's 16 stag do's. One wasn't good enough for him. As Lou's dad, I have the joy and scary, proper scary, saying a few words about my daughter Lou and their new husband Jack and the life they've already started building together. Lou has always been full of life, determination, kind, a little bit stubborn, a lot stubborn, eh, Sarah? Determined, kind. One of the most memorable moments of Lou is university when you went there. She worked exceptionally hard, stayed focused and earned a degree, something that took real commitment, strength and character and belief in herself that made me feel so proud. It was that moment that said she is ready to take on the world and absolutely nailed it. When Jack came into Lou's life, things started falling into place. They met at school, and what began as a teenage friendship soon grew into something much deeper. Over the years, they've built the relationship based on love, laughter, respect, and lots of alcohol. When things became serious, Jack and Lou came away with us. While we were waiting for the rest of the family to turn up, Jack decided to take me for a few drinks. Can you remember that, Jack? Yeah, No. I've lost my place again now. After plenty of drinks, Jack plucked up the courage to ask me for Lou's hand in marriage, which took me by surprise. But how could I say no? I knew he loved Lou from the word go, and will make a great husband. What makes today even more special with Lou and Jack, they're not just starting their married life, they are continuing the journey they've already begun together. They're raising two beautiful boys. Smile, Max. Bless you. Max and Harry, they're the heart of the family. They brought us joy, chaos, and more monster trucks than anyone could ever thought of possible. Watching Lou and Jack as parents has been amazing. Their patience, love, and caring nature is what has brought them together as a family. Jack, you've not only earned Lou's heart, but you've also earned our deep respect. You're a fantastic partner, a brilliant dad, and couldn't be more happy to officially welcome you into the family. Even though you've been part of it for years. So let's raise a glass to Lou and Jack and the boys. May your journeys together be filled with joy, adventure, and bond that grows stronger and stronger with time. To the bride and groom. Thank God that's over.
Okay, so I'd like to start by thanking Jack and Kate for making me co-best man. Now, I know it's quite unusual to have two best men, but Jack made Ben the best man and then realised that he needed more than one best man to plug in his 17 stag do's. So I could talk about other stags. I'm not going to. I'm just going to say one thing. Barcelona was the first time I've ever seen one man get drunk, and I mean blind drunk, 4 times in one day. Right. And I would tell you more than that, but what stays on the stag, what happens on the stag stays on the stag even.
I know everything.
You know more than me then. Okay. So if we were to take it back to the beginning, me, Jack and Kate have been friends for about 9 years now. But if we were to go back to the very beginning, me and Jack have known each other all our lives. Being born the same day, same year, same hospital. And then from then, never to see each other again for about 16 years to one random meeting on a skate park in Swad on leavers night from school, where we all snuck out to get drunk. Now, while this was happening, unbeknownst to me, Kate and Ben had dared Jack to go and jump on the tall person's back. Now, that tall person was me. So a very drunk teenage boy stood there in the middle of the dark, and all he could think was, who was that small anorexic lesbian that's just jumped on my back? Hold on. Your phone's locked now. Now, me and Jack properly met on our apprenticeship about 10 years ago. So there's a reason why I've said that we've all been friends for 9 years, and that's because for the first year of our apprenticeship, me and Jack didn't get on at all. We bickered, we fought, we just annoyed each other. I mean, it's very similar to now, but we just do it like brothers instead now. So that all changed when, about a year in, a very nervous Jack came up to me and asked all our college group, do you want to come see my band do a gig in Derby? And because I had literally nothing better to do, which if anyone's seen the gigs is a really depressing statement, I went along. So that's when I met in what I can only describe as my second family. So a few weeks past that, on the first away gig, probably a few months later, and at this point I kind of knew Kate, but at this away gig is when I truly realised these are my people. So on the way back on the minibus from this gig, Kate knows what story I'm telling here, the three of us were sat at the back of this bus in a rather bad way. And while this was happening, Kate is throwing up into various crisp packets, right? But the moment that I knew these were my people was because in between throwing up, she was looking up and taking the piss of Jack for gagging while she was throwing up. So, looking then, I was looking at this person and I was thinking, this girl is my hero, right? And still to this day, I've never seen anything more impressive. So now, when Jack and Kate told me that they were expecting, I knew Kate was going to make an amazing mum because she had had so much practice with me and Jack. Over the years, searching for either of us or both of us in random cities or at festivals when we'd got drunk and wandered off. Playing make-believe, like when me and Jack used to stand in a bar and try and convince the bartenders we were twins. Dealing with wardrobe malfunctions, like when Jack split his shorts back to front trying to dance around a lamppost in the middle of Derby early hours of the morning. Dealing with injuries that me and Jack had got, doing things that no one had any business doing most of the time. And even with potty training, like when Jack weed in Kate's welly at a festival while she was wearing it. And you know, Jack's a good dad, he takes them to the pub and stuff. So, we know Jack wouldn't be able to function like a human being without Kate. And if Kate still wants to marry him after seeing him in all of these situations, then you've got to know it's love. Now, I wish you all the very best in your future and a long and happy marriage. But as you can already see, Kate is getting older, fatter and balding. It's all downhill from here. Now, if you'd all join me in a toast to the bride and groom. Cheers. I've got nothing on me.
John Rod. Give a round of applause for John. And of course, Daz. Well done, Daz. And the man himself, Jack Dugan. Whilst I just load up my notes here. So good evening, and what an amazing day this has been. And I want to just start by saying thanks to all the staff, and of course, thanks for all the food. It's been amazing. Can I have a round of applause for all the staff and everybody else? Thank God I got this waistcoat on because I'm bursting. I'm so full at this point. So yes, as we know, I hope you know by now. My name is Ben Calver. I've had the pleasure and perhaps in some cases the misfortune of being friends with Jack for quite a long time. When I came to write on this speech, I quickly realised that Jack isn't actually the most naughty person that I know. So sometimes coming up with stories and debauchery to kind of display today, there's only a few stories, and the ones that I can share are the ones that are really bad. So I can't share, there's too many close friends and family here tonight to share all of them. But I'll tell you what I can. Jack, I want to thank you for trusting me here now, to stand up in today with front of all of your friends and family and go through some of the stories that we have. And just for thank Kate as well for letting me be a part of yours and Jack's life and to be part of the wedding as well. It's been amazing. Thank you so much. What I thought the best way to do to break Jack down was to do a bit of like a trilogy, like a 3-chapter part of Jack Dugan. So I wanted to break this down. What did you say? Yeah, I know, just scrolling my notes now. I need to skip some things maybe. So Jack and I, we've been friends for a long, long time, right? We were, 2010, which is, I was 14, you were like 3 or 7 or something like that. Like, Jack has always been 3 years younger than me, which in school years feels like an absolute age. George Lathbury, if he's not here now, but evening do, so shortly probably. Introduced us, we started the band, we started playing guitar together. We formed Limitless, which is the precursor to Dead on Arrival, There you go, fans in the room, thanks a lot. The Gnomes of Rock, as the t-shirt once said from The Rising Sun. I did actually try and kick Jack out of the band before the band originally started, because I thought Jack was too young. But do you know what? When we actually finally got to be friends properly and started to get up to just being lads, right? And I really found like we've made a bond with each other properly. I've come completely off script now. This is ridiculous. Jack at the time, actually, so obviously we know Jack what he looks like now versus what he was back then. I don't want to make the same joke that John made earlier, but if he was in today's age, you would use the pronouns they, them for being a small, blonde-haired, little high-pitched little girl, being about 7 years old. I don't know what happened. I felt like you've skipped your 20s and your 30s. I've gone straight to your 40s. And I personally blame, you built a pub in your garden. And I'm probably going to blame the pub in the garden, to be fair. But having those 3 school years between us, having the band around us, and having the ability to go out and play music with the friends that we loved, in front of the family and friends that we loved, at some of those amazing gigs ever, like Valentine's Day at Pingle School, Conkers, that birthday party at Newhall, and all these sort of things. These amazing high-ticket gigs that we did really made me feel like a little bit of a rock star, and I hope it did to you as well. And I appreciate everybody here that ever came to see Dead and Rival play, because it really made us feel like the best in the room, you know what I mean? Motley Crue of Swad, yeah, exactly. During that time of playing gigs, we definitely gave each other a lot of jip, a lot of pain. One of my favourite memories was when we decided it was a funny idea to punch each other in the gentleman's sausages for an entire evening. At one point where one of us ended up punching each other too hard, and it ended up like before the gig. And I think there was some tears that may have been shed, and I apologise for that. And also one moment where I think you hit me, and I tried to hit you, and I hit George instead because you dodged it. So I went for your face. I got really angry, to be fair, so I went for your face. And another highlight as well, you know, being at like Shaz, Gags, your New Year's Eve parties, right, when we were, I don't know, 16, 17 years old, just being idiots, being pissed, shooting Nerf guns, getting Daz in the eye, which if I had one today as well, I'd still probably get you from here if I could. I know, I'm leaving after this, to be fair. And that was chapter 1, I apologise. I don't want to take too much of your time here today. Into chapter 2. So after school, we drifted a little bit, right? We moved apart. I moved to Nottingham. That age gap, I think, started to show a little bit when things started to change, and I went off to do certain things. But there's a really nice analogy about life and about friends and family. It's like, you're building a jigsaw puzzle. You start to take your friends, your family, your hobbies, your interests. And Jack, I've taken so many pieces of your own jigsaw puzzle into my life, and I hope I've given some back to you as well, because you really have been a massive part of my life, and I hope that I've given something back to you as well. I'm trying to. Apart from the time when I had to actually pick up your broken tooth, when you decided to, for anyone who doesn't know, Jack decided to faceplant at the skate park, eat a little bit of concrete on a Tuesday night, as you naturally do, and I had to scoop his tooth out of the, I'll call it, I don't mind, the aforementioned, the AIDS puddle. Yeah, exactly. The Swaddies in the room know what I'm on about. And then go to the dentist with you at like 7 o'clock in the morning and be at the toe end of you having your tooth reinserted into your gum, on the phone to Sharon, say, yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it. There's no problem at all. Nothing's happening. It's the dentist has got fucking pliers in your face. Yeah, so don't eat pavement again, Jack. And I'm glad your teeth are fixed today. He wasn't drunk though. No, he wasn't. Mummy wasn't, I promise. But those are the sort of summers that we really got to know each other. Summers of booze and skate park and friends and just gigging and everything else. And it was just really just being idiots, making memories, and that was what was fun. Chapter 3, you'll be glad to know, is the final chapter. Fast forward a few years, I moved to Nottingham, started doing different things. Life took a different turn. Dead and Arrival started to come to a close. R.I.P. Reunion next year, FYI. And actually, as we started to go down different routes, I'm going to use my geography GCSE terminology slightly here. We formed a bit of an oxbow lake. So yeah, thank you. So I knew that GCSE would come in handy one day. So you went left, I went right, and then we met again, and I feel like we've really become friends like properly over the last like 5 to 6 years again. Like we've got like properly back together, and I think it's really, really nice. Barcelona being a good example of that, doing a shoey out of both of your shoes, drinking a pint out of Gareth's fucking boxers. That was horrible. And me ended up being asleep on the bathroom floor one night as well. Caitlin, it's amazing how strong you are, and you've been putting up with Jack's shit for so long, and I apologise for the profanity on the camera. But through thick and through thin, ups and downs, the house, the children, of course, all these more idiotic friends that Jack's calling his groomies tonight, the complete package, Kate, you make Jack such a happy, balanced individual. We've all seen him grow from this long-haired, prepubescent bandmate into the man standing here today. I can honestly say I've never seen anyone more content with the woman that he's with. I just wanted to say to Mr. and Mrs. Dugan, can I have a round of applause, please, for both of them?
Just a bright blue sky.
Tonight I'm gonna